Good morning or afternoon. Good afternoon. So I was getting web of lies, okay? I was getting web of lies. I looked to my left and I saw a spider coming down the garage ceiling. So I'm like, yes, that's exactly what I was getting. A web of lies, okay? And then I was also getting Black Widow, okay? But in a weird way, not like in the typical way where somebody kills the person that they're married to, they're living with, and it's like a legit thing. It was like this woman, okay, with a bunch of karmic males around her. Okay, this woman was karmic as well, but she would go after these masculines that are around her, their exes, okay? So this woman was like a succubus energy, but she had these different like incubus energies around her, like different men, okay? And she would be targeting their exes, the whatever ex that they were the most jealous of, the whatever ex that was the one that got away for these masculines, okay? Because she was envious about the energy that these women carry, okay? And the fact that like she had such a tie to these people because of like sex magic, okay? Incubus, succubus. It was like that is the demon that was within them, was this, that was their tie, was this sexual demon, okay? And then these men didn't have any problem targeting their exes, okay? The exes that are in their power, the women that got away, because they were also karmic and living in the darker side of themselves, we'll say. Yeah. There's karma playing out when it comes to this situation, okay? Yeah, this is what they were trying to like steal these women's fate, okay, in order to have their come up. Okay, so they were frauding these women out through these men. Someone feel like they can't get a message through, like they won't be able to get a message through because you're too knowing. Or like you've worked so hard to get your fate to this point or something like that, lots of hard work. There is a new beginning. And they're not gonna have any part of it. Okay? Somebody's also trying to sabotage someone's new beginning. Like they're having a fit. They're having a fit. But this is that incubus succubus energy. Okay? This is that energy. Someone's doing a lot of sex magic too, like in the dream state. This is the web of lies, okay? And someone is also saying that your connection is a lie, and that's just not true. But they've been saying this forever. They're just immature, okay? They're immature. They're jealous of your, what would this be? Spontaneity, like your optimism, okay? That they're envious of that. It's like a childlike essence, okay? You see things like with the cup half full, right? Optimist. Damn. Anybody who got paid by these people too, anybody who got paid and bribed by these people too will be casted judgment upon. Okay, this will be balanced out. Okay, so if you were a part of these people who accepted bribes to get close, to get information, you will be questioned and you will be judged, okay? The only way out of this now is, see how these people are like, I don't want to show it, but these people they're naked, okay? They don't have anything on. They're surrendering, okay? And that's the only way to get out of this, okay? Is like you're going to have to surrender just like the person you targeted, okay? You're going to have to. And if you don't, well, I mean, then you're just not going to make it. You're going to be judged. You're going to be judged either way. So it's just best to be honest with self and change that for self. Okay? Like no one's getting away with anything. No one's getting away with that judgment card. Okay? There's no more waiting. There's no more getting this person's ships in for you. Okay? There's no more attempting to get this person in jail, attacked, gaslit, indecisive, wishes not coming true. There's no more of that. This person's just very, very direct, intelligent, to the point. This could be a woman who's laying down this law too. This could be weighing very heavy because they saw what you put this person through, and they saw that this person was speaking on the truth about their situation and all the burdens these people have been trying to do. Like these people, like if, I don't know about you guys, but I want a restraining order on every single one of those people. Okay, especially the people that got close to getting intel. For what? To set me up to get killed. Okay? Manifestation, the magician. Wow, someone's very skilled. Someone's very skilled. Very skilled. Someone's like no longer protected from like some sort of magic. Somebody who's trying to throw magic at somebody's work, that's not working. This person just took a well-needed, took a well-needed break. Now they're coming back with more confidence. Coming back with even more confidence. Coming back with even more spiritual rank. Whoa. And like a spirit animal. Like a lion or a panther or a cat. Or dove. Something specific about a rose. Rosy cheeks. Rosy cheeks. Rosy cheeks. A sunflower. Someone like loves sunflowers. They love sunflowers. Very direct. I'm hearing all bets are off. All bets are off. So somebody was like betting on somebody's I don't know, outcome from them being attacked and then watching. Somebody was trying to spy in order to misdirect. Okay? This is like they wanted this person to be abused, okay? Somebody also spied on somebody and was watching them and was going to say that they were abusive, like, to their children. Yeah, they were going to say that they were abusive to their children. Physically and emotionally, to be specific. Specific. That word's hard to say. Damn. And then the same people that were watching in order to do this are being watched, okay? And they're being seen as childish and abusive, just how they portrayed someone else to be. So, like, they're seen as delusional, demonic, erratic, immature. Like a Satanist. That's how they're seen. Okay? This is like, they were like malicious. Malicious. See, this person did magic, okay? This person's attractive actually, but they did magic. This is like Succubus, okay? Did magic on these incubuses, okay? And then directed them to do this. To spy, to abuse, to gaslight, to bully, to misdirect, to have someone feel hopeless, so that they can continue to get all of their cornucopia from these other women to be theirs. Okay, it's like a black widow with a bunch of targets. Okay. Also, there's like somebody who's in their power, a feminine energy who's in their power, so a divine femme. One of the karmics in your ex's life scouted out all the abusive people in your past. So when they found out that you were abused in the past, there's like something within them got excited to collaborate with that person, okay? So it's like there was like an a prominent abusive partner. They want to create a tower moment in your life, okay, by collaborating with this other person who has the same amount of hate towards you, okay? You're no longer heartbroken about this person, though. You're fully healed from it, and that's what has these people mentally trapped. These people will go to jail, okay? It's like an ex who was abusive, and then a karmic from like another ex, okay? And the reason why they knew that this person was abusive is because they stalk you. So then they scouted out somebody else who they thought that hated you just as much, okay? And the person who was like, the person who is really abusive towards you, this masculine, regrets even working with this feminine karmic. They're like, why did I do that? Yeah, why did I collaborate? For control. To attack. Control tactic. Control tactic. Now these people are like in anxiety because you don't care. They have like even more passion for you because of your resilience, but it's like they want to be able to send a message, but they're unstable. Somebody could be sending a message of instability or a message that they need to get out of a house. Or somebody sending a message and saying like how unstable someone is, they're mad. Because they can't walk away from the situation. They're going to jail for the stolen money, harassment, attempted murder. It's like a long time. It's a long time. There was a certain investigation going on. Somebody thought like, why wouldn't you have charged that person? Okay, why wouldn't you have charged that person? It's because there was an ongoing investigation, okay? So just know that it's all in divine timing. And maybe they need to rack up some more time, right? And honestly, you shouldn't even be worried about their judgment. You should just be worried on maintaining balance yourself. Yeah, worrying about other people's judgment will have you in lack. It'll have you in lack. Like, it's like, okay, that's good to know, but like, does it really matter if they're not a part of my life? You know? To have peace is to just forgive from afar and just let it go, right? I feel like I'm starting to do that. Like I thought I did before, but then why was it still coming up all the time, right? And now it's not coming up all the time, only in readings, and it's not on my side. So I feel like I've completely balanced that out for myself, which is beautiful. It's peaceful. Yeah, and that's when you'll have the most fun too. Somebody's spirit guides are celebrating them big time. You could literally feel this, like you could be getting lots of downloads. There's lots of messages too on your come up on how you balance this whole thing out. Okay, for yourself. Okay, there's another flood of messages, a flood of lies. Okay, a web of lies. A web of lies is to throw someone's intuition off. Someone's lying to cops too. Yeah, someone's lying to cops. You won't be protected in this. You will be judged. Okay, these people will know that you're just trying to have them look elsewhere other than this person's from the past, divine gifts. Okay, so somebody's wanting to throw somebody else off by doing a flood of messages, a flood of information to the cops that is false. Okay, they want to say that somebody's not healed. This is also somebody wants to say lies about like a fraud. This fraud could be this one calling in and lying, or getting these other incubuses to call in and lie. There's something specific about IP address too. Like, don't let anybody use your Wi-Fi, really. Or something like that. I don't know what that's about. But someone's going to someone's house just to get on their internet. Or somebody's been stealing somebody's internet and their data for a long time. Specifically data. Their data. I don't know why I'm organizing these, but I guess I just feel like it. So if you want to clear this energy out, you got to stop being so promiscuous, right? Got to stop being so promiscuous and clear that energy out. Clear your space out and don't talk to that person. This is being investigated. I saw the Hermit. You might want to like isolate, or isolation. That also reminds me of jail, so that's more confirmation for that. Ow. I'm going to do the cue cards and then read a bit of the book and close it out. I feel really giddy today. Like, I'm a happy camper today. And it's not like I went to bed early or anything. I just worked out earlier. So, Virgo, loan. Virgo wants a loan. A Virgo wants a loan. Okay? Snakes in the reverse. Can't backpedal out of this one. They feel like they can't backpedal. Okay? You made the best decision of your life. Okay? If you made a positive decision so far, that was the best decision of your life, and things will get better because you chose to do that. Okay? Not only say it, but live in it. When it came to this one-sided relationship, Capricorn, this person's obsessed, okay? Obsessed. Oh, that made me feel sick. Obsessed. Or it could be a Capricorn. Yeah, there's no denying the obsession here. Libra in the reverse. This is the Black Widow, okay? This is the Black Widow. That's the boss. That's the boss of all these snakes who can no longer backpedal, okay? They were a one-sided relationship. Boss. Addiction. Yeah, your positive thinking to get rid of this Libra, this obsessed Libra in your life was the best decision, okay? Things will get better. It's just now to be more honest to self. Priority. You made trouble a priority. This person made trouble a priority. So that's exactly what they'll get in this reaping season. Like, you know, it's just what it is. It's like things are coming to fruition, okay? Intent is coming to fruition, okay? It's the time. It's the time for the seeds you've sown to blossom, man, for them to come up. Damn. And the seeds that they sown were obsessive and addiction. And one side, I don't know, man, this is trouble. This is trouble. Trouble, confusion, escort. Okay? This is because of like parental issues, okay? This person has a problem with the way somebody like is a parent, or the way that this person shows up and is there for people, okay? They're crazed about this person, and it comes down to their own roots, right? Their own parental issues with their mom. If this is a woman, a father. If it's the dad, a mom if it was only the mom raising you, a dad if it was only the dad raising you. It's like parental issues. It's like why it got so out of control, why it was so crazed, okay? They want this person not to be able to create anything, okay? And have everything that is theirs come to them, okay? Including their life and insurance. Gemini doesn't want to be selfish anymore, sees your greatness, and wants peace. Taurus, protection, guilt trip. So there's some sort of Taurus who's looking for protection, so they're going to try to celebrate with you and guilt trip you. Judge in the reverse. Yeah, they want to be able to skip out on some sort of judgment. Okay, I'm going to read A Part of the Mountain Is You by Brianna Weiss. What does self-sabotage look like? It's impossible to say decisively what self-sabotage does or does not look like, because certain habits and behaviors can be healthy for one person and can be unhealthy in another context. We're all different, right? Is what they're saying. We're all different. We all react differently to certain things. With that said, there are definitely some specific behaviors and patterns that are typically indicative to self-sabotage, and they usually relate to being aware that there is a problem in your life, yet feeling the need to perpetuate it regardless. Here are some of the main signs you're probably in a cycle of self-sabotage. Resistance is what happens when we have a new project that we need to work on and simply can't bring ourselves to do it. It is when we get into a great relationship and then keep bailing on plans or find ways to sabotage. It is when we get an amazing idea for our business, then we feel tension and anger when it comes to sit down and actually get to work. Those might not even be your tension and anger, okay? Somebody could know something, okay, have an inside look on what it is you're trying to create and throw something at that, right? So just hand that tension, that irritation, that anger over and push yourself to do it. As I'm looking at this bench that I haven't started. In my peripheral vision. I'm going to take it apart today. I'm going to take that apart. Damn. I haven't even noticed that I haven't worked on it, but it's in here. See, and like that could have sat there for like a long time if I weren't like actively working on myself every day to just be like, oh. Oh yeah. We often feel resistance in the face of what's going right in our lives, not what's going wrong. When we have a problem to solve, resistance is usually nowhere to be found. But when we have something to enjoy, create, build, we're tapping into a part of ourselves that's trying to thrive instead of just survive. And the unfamiliarity can be daunting. How to solve this? Resistance is our way of slowing down and making sure that it's safe to get attached to something new and important. In other cases, it is also to be a warning sign that something isn't quite right, and you might need to step back and regroup. Resistance is not the same thing as procrastination or indifference, and shouldn't be treated as such. When we are experiencing resistance, there's always a reason, and we have to pay attention. If we try to force ourselves to perform in the face of resistance, it usually intensifies the feeling. As we are strengthening the intent, conflict, and triggering the fear. As we are strengthening the internal conflict and triggering the fear, it's holding us back. That's holding us back in the first place. Instead, releasing resistance requires us to refocus. We have to get clear on what we want, as well as when, why we want it. We have to identify unconscious beliefs that are preventing us from showing up. And then we have to step back into the work when we feel inspired. Wanting is the entryway to showing up after resistance. Wanting is the entryway to showing up after resistance. I feel like the divine is asking people, like, how bad do you want it? Okay, and then after this resistance, you must go back when you're inspired, right? Wow. Like, how bad do you want it? Okay, go get it. With tools of manifestation, not any sort of manipulation, right? I feel like people who have been like doing these spells and stuff, they're feeling the backfiring energy of that. They're like almost timid to do magic towards you because they know that you transmute that, okay, and have that energy work for you. So it's like they have this sort of resistance to even want to do that, right? I feel like the biggest waste of time is to study magic. I feel like that would be the ultimate biggest waste of time. Because, like, what are you studying for? For a huge backfire? Like, what was that for? For a shit ton of resistance? Like, what? You never, ever, 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 ever catch me trying to learn something like that. Hitting your upper limit. As discussed before, there's only a certain amount of happiness that most of us will allow ourselves to feel. Gay Hendricks calls it your upper limit. Your upper limit is essentially the amount of good that you're comfortable of having in your life. It is your tolerance and threshold for having positive feelings or experiencing positive events. When you begin to surpass your upper limit, you start to unconsciously sabotage what's happening in order to bring yourself back to what's comfortable and familiar. For some people, this manifests physically, often as aches, pains, headaches, or physical tension. For others, it manifests emotionally as resistance, anger, guilt, or fear. It might seem totally counterintuitive, but we are not really wired to be happy. We're wired to be comfortable. And anything that is outside of that realm of comfort feels threatening or scary until we're familiar with it. How to resolve this? Hitting your upper limit is a really great sign. It means you're approaching and surpassing new levels of your life. And that is first and foremost something to congratulate yourself for. The way you resolve An upper limit problem is by slowly assimilating yourself to your new normal. Instead of shocking yourself into big changes, allow yourself to slowly adjust and adapt. By taking it slow, you're allowing yourself to gradually reinstate a new comfort zone around what you want your life to be. Over time, gradually shift your baseline to a new standard. New standards. Have a good day, people. I will see you tomorrow.